How's it going? Charles Boneston here. I just wanted to do a quick video on, and I know I say that every single time, but I promise I'm going to keep this quick, is that labeling and judgment, self-judgment, not judgment, but self-judgment. Actually, on judgment, this is the thing. If you judge other people, that means you feel that other people judge you. All right, so let that one sink in. So when you walk around and you're judging people on the way they dress or the way they are, or the way they act or the way they speak or who they are or where they came from or whatever, that means deep down inside you're worried about judgment from them. I'm telling you right now, it works. Second thing is labeling. So I was just at the gym and I'm at the gym. I didn't really want to go, but I went and I was doing the bench press. I just wasn't lifting as much as I wanted to. I felt a little weak and, blah, blah, blah. And I started going through my head. I'm like, oh my God, this is such a bad day at the gym. And then I went through it. And this is what I'm talking about at practice. You have to practice this in real life. What I'm telling you, you can't just listen to me. You have to, and I'm not saying I'm the only person, but I'm just saying, until I actually started implementing this into my life, and I'll tell you the example right now. I'm at the bench press and I'm saying this is a bad day at the gym, and then I'm like, no. It's not a bad day at the gym, and it's not a good day at the gym. It's just a day at the gym. And then I went into and I said, in my mind, of course, which is funny because I just look like I'm just staring at the floor, but I'm actually thinking about this, is focus on the process. You have to focus on the process. If you're not focusing on the process, that the process of just, you're gonna have bad days, you're gonna have bad interactions, you're gonna have bad phone calls, but you have to have a consistent daily routine that is beneficial to you. You already have a routine. Your routine could just be waking up, going on social media, going on your cell phone, going on your computer, going to get coffee, whatever your routine is. You already have a routine. The thing is, I'm reading a book right now, and most of the people that watch this are younger than me. I'm telling you right now, you have to start now. And the reason being is there's science. The book I'm reading right now is unbelievable, and he talks about it. He goes, by age 25, you pretty much have all of your habits. By 30, you have 90% of your habits for the rest of your life, and by 35, you're pretty much fucked. In other words, you're not changing anything. The music you listen to, the food that you eat, your routine with the gym, your routine with your spouse or your kids or whatever you're doing at that time with your job, it's all a routine by 35. That doesn't mean that you can't change it, okay? That's what learned helplessness is. Learned helplessness means that you feel that you can't change it, so you give up and you accept the bad circumstance that you're in. So that's the thing, is that age 35 or earlier, the longer you have a habit, the harder it is to kick. If you're an alcoholic for a year, you can kick it way easier than someone that has been drinking for 5 years, or someone that's into sugar or not exercising or not studying or not smart or investing, whatever the case is. You have to start early. So don't judge, don't have the self-judgment. It's not good or bad. It's the process you have to focus on. Just go to the gym. You think Kobe or Derek Jeter or Michael Jordan, they didn't have bad days? Of course they did, but they didn't label it as a bad day. They said, you know what, I showed up, I played the game, or I went to practice, or I worked out, or whatever. This could be an interaction with a client, or an interaction with a friend, or a colleague, or a family member, or whatever. And just going back to the habits, by the way, this actually hit home because they say by 35, you're pretty much, you're in your habit. So when you're interacting with someone that's a lot older and you're trying to change them, like your parents or your aunt or your uncle or your brother or your sister, just recognize you're in a totally different mind space. When I try and change my dad doesn't want to listen to me. He already has the way of life that he has. So just accept it. And listen, that's the way he chose it. Everything is perfect. Everything happens the way it's supposed to be. Don't change anything. No one's broken. Everyone's on their own journey. For yourself, though, you have to change your routine. And then this is the thing, is that when I started changing my routine, going to the gym, started my business, started eating healthy. This is my breakfast with a little bit of hummus. Is when I started doing that, other people in my family started eating healthy and drinking more water instead of coffee and alcohol. And it's amazing. My dad just joined the gym. My mom goes to the gym. They walk around. So just know everything's perfect. Don't label anything. So I know I had the labeling video. It just say, you know what, I had an interaction. I approached that pretty girl or I approached that guy. It was an interaction. At least I did it. Who the heck has the audacity to do that? All right? So have an awesome day. Don't judge yourself. Break your habits now. Start new ones. You have to do it while you're young. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Have an awesome day. Talk to you guys soon.